To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God with liberty and justice for all.
Sunshine notice, Madam Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor. Sorry. Board of Commissioners Public Meeting Agenda for Tuesday, April 7th, 2026. The time is now 7:10. Pursuant to the requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975, notice of this meeting was published in the November 20th, 2025 issues of the Nutley Sun, the Herald News, and the Star Ledger. A copy of this notice has been posted on the Nutley Town Hall Bulletin Board, and a copy is on file in the Municipal Clerk's office. Commissioner Evans.
Here.
Commissioner Tucci.
Here.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Here.
Commissioner Petracco. Mayor Kelly.
Present.
All present, Mayor.
Thank you. Minutes, please.
Yes, we have Board of Commissioner meeting minutes for March 3rd, 2026, March 5th, 2026, and March 10th, 2026 budget workshop.
Move it.
Second.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Mayor Kelly.
Aye.
We also have executive session minutes for March 3rd, 2026 and March 5th, 2026.
Move it.
Second.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Mayor Kelly.
Aye. Communications, please, Madam Clerk.
Yes, we have 5 this evening. Social affair permit for the Friends of the Nutley Public Library for Author T for May 13, 2026 from 6:30 to 11 p.m. at 93 Booth Drive. We have a catering permit for In Time Food Service LLC Faculty Awards Ceremony on April 22nd, 2026 from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at 340 Kingsland Street. We have an event application for Realty Executives Elite Homes. It's a car show to be held on April 25th, 2026 from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. at 653 Franklin Avenue. We have another event application for the Rotary Club of Nutley, their annual car show to be held September 3rd, 2026, with a rain date of September 27, 2026 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. along Franklin Avenue. And the last event application is for the Nutley Chamber of Commerce. It's their 25th annual Nutley 5K run and walk on May 3rd, 2026 from 8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m.
I have a question, Mayor, before we move on those. The car show at 653, is that in their parking lot or is it on the street? Do we know 653 Franklin?
They said it was in their parking lot.
Okay. That's fine.
I need a motion, please.
Move it. Second.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco. Mayor Kelly.
Aye.
And that's it for communications.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. We have no proclamations. I see we have a number of reports. We'll start with Commissioner Evans.
Yes, I have a code enforcement report for for January and February of 2026.
Thank you. Commissioner Tucci.
Yes, I have a shade tree report for the month of February.
And Commissioner Scarpelli.
I have various reports for 25, 26, Mayor.
Thank you. And Commissioner Petracco.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And I don't have a report this month. Bills, Madam Clerk, please.
Thank you. We have a bill list for April 7, 2026. Public Affairs, $122,508.28. Revenue and Finance, $4,308,998.62. Public Safety, $150,945.63. Public Works, $200,765.35. Parks and Public Property, $1,481,838.45. Water and Sewer Utility, $175,248.90. Payroll as of March 27, 2026, regular payroll total, $983,292.84. Overtime payroll total, $56,323.90. Fire stipend payroll total, $97,076.92. Total payroll, $1,136,693.66, for a grand total of $7,576,998.89.
Move the bills.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca? Mayor Kelly?
Aye.
Mayor?
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Mayor. I think the event application for the Rotary, it is September 13th.
Yeah.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Okay. Did I make a
Is it-
mistake?
No, it's just a Jewish holiday,
Okay.
just.
Oh.
point that out.
Okay. So,
Just.
All right.
Yeah, we could revisit that at some point,
Right.
but I just wanted to make everybody aware it's Jewish holiday, Rosh Hashanah.
Mhm.
Okay, so I will speak to the police department as well.
that's a good point. Thank you, Commissioner.
What holiday?
Rosh
Rosh
Hashanah,
Hashanah.
And what's coinciding with?
the Rotary Photo Show.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. We did bills. We're moving on to public comment on agenda items only. This is public comment on agenda items only. Those who wish to be heard on agenda items only, please approach the microphone and state your name for the record, please. Seeing none, Board of Commissioner announcements, Commissioner Evans.
Nothing for me this evening.
Sorry, Commissioner Tucci.
Name?
I just thought you were just gonna
Yes.
jump in.
I'd just like to thank everyone, all the commissioners, and of course, my Parks Department and Board of Ed, both the electeds and the administration. Yesterday, we had a ribbon cutting for the girls softball field at Klotzbach Park, and the renovated clubhouse or storage house, locker room, concession stand that's still under construction. It was a great day. It was a great dedication, and it's something that was sorely needed. It's all turf now. There's LED lights. Our high school girls softball team experienced their first opening day on the new field. We thought that was a good way to christen the field, and I just want to thank everyone that was involved. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. And I'm sorry I couldn't attend. I was still away from Easter, but I'm looking forward to seeing the new field.
Great.
Commissioner Scarpelli,
Nothing, Mayor.
Commissioner Petracca. Both public affairs and public finance, the public finance department, revenue and finance department, we're putting on our annual rabies
Yeah,
clinic
that's right. Thank
where we can register, you can register the dogs and get them, or cats, or your whatever other animals you want to get vaccinated for free, and then register them for a fee. I think it's $15.
It depends.
It depends.
It depends. If you're a senior, you get a discount.
There are discounts for seniors, and that date escapes me off the top of my head. Meredith, what's the 13th?
Monday.
This upcoming Monday, starting at 4
4 to 7.
4 to 7:30. So we'll be there. Looking forward to see everyone's furry friends or hairless friends if they have one of those. But it's a great event. So the more the merrier.
You're referring to the animals, right?
Right. The less people, the better. Yeah, so moving on to ordinance introductions, I think we have a need for a brief executive to discuss some of these ordinances.
Mayor, we do have a need for closed session, although my understanding is that we would be doing that at the end unless there's.
We do it first? I'd like to do it first.
Okay, certainly.
Or, I'm sorry,
Oh, we need a motion.
People?
is that room open? No,
Move in.
is that room open?
One,
Hold on one second,
two.
I'm sorry. Is that room open?
We have to go to a place where we can.
Okay, we're gonna go downstairs though.
Okay,
Okay,
we will,
need a motion.
assuming the motion passes, we will vacate the room and go elsewhere. We need a motion.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. Whereas Section 8 of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975, permits the public body to exclude the public from meeting it under certain circumstances. And whereas the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey has determined that such circumstances exist. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners shall enter into closed executive session to discuss.
Just so that I'm clear what the need is, are we talking about going under contract negotiations of these ordinances?
I guess contract negotiation and potential litigation.
Potential litigation. Okay.
So contract negotiations and potential litigation. Be it further resolved that these discussions shall be disclosed only when such disclosure will not adversely affect pending or anticipated legal, personnel, or contractual matters or any matter exempt by law. This resolution shall take effect immediately. Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli,
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca,
Aye.
Mayor Kelly.
Aye.
The time is 7:21. Okay.
I don't think we have to clear, I think we can
You're starting a whole new range of stuff if this huge player collapses. You have to think about, the
Wait that over and get that. Good.
We're back on the record. It's 9:04 PM. We will be tabling ordinance number 3610. Ordinance number 3606, 3607, and 3608. Did I get those right?
And also a resolution.
Not eight. Eight's in, just those three.
Resolution.
Okay, that right. Which resolution number is that?
The first one, the second one, hold on 1 second, let me see.
Says 74,
Second. Sorry,
80.
hold on 1 second.
Is it 8326, Commissioner?
Yes,
Those items will be tabled. And so I will turn this over to Commissioner Evans for ordinance number 3611.
Tonight, we were at the statutory deadline for introducing our budget for the municipality for 2026. We also addressed the library appropriation at the same time. The budget for this evening calls for a $322.17 increase in the municipal tax, with plus $18 for the library, for a total of $340.17. The municipal tax increase represents a 7.4% increase for the current year, and is substantially higher than the municipal increase in the prior 9 years. It reflects certain costs that are beyond the municipality's control. We faced many cost challenges this year and made adjustments to our budget. I think we'll continue to do that before we adopt, but recognize that we are facing a difficult budget year for many reasons, which we will discuss at the time of the public hearing. The budget itself, document itself, will be posted in detail on our website tomorrow morning, and a hard copy for inspection will be available in Town Hall tomorrow morning. So with that, on introduction, I move that the municipal budget of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex for the fiscal year 2026 be resolved that the following statements of revenue and appropriations shall constitute the municipal budget for the year 2026. Be it further resolved that said budget be published in the official website of the Township of Nutley, www.nutley.nj.org/public notices on April 8th, 2026.
Commissioner, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Do you have to read the COLA ordinance first?
I'm sorry, didn't, yes, I did.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, but I'll table that last sentence and I'll read the COLA ordinance. Thank you very much. Every year we have a COLA ordinance which allows us to increase our appropriation cap from 2.5% to 3.5%. We have done that consistently every year, and it manages our ability to get through the budget year over year, and it keeps us very focused on managing our costs to stay within what the state mandates. So the resolution, the ordinance introduction for tonight, Eleni, where is it?
3611?
Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Thank you. So with that, this COLA ordinance is necessary because it's part and parcel of our budget adoption, and so on. So we read it every year. I move that ordinance number 3611 for the calendar year 2026, the ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank pursuant to NJSA 48:4-45.14. I move that this ordinance be passed at a second reading and advertised in the Nutley Sun together with a notice required by law, and that further consideration of said ordinance for the initial passage of the Board of Commissioners be held at its second reading on May 5th, 2026. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli,
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca, Mayor Kelly.
Aye.
Okay. Having done that, I move that the governing body of the Township of Nutley, that we move for the introduction of the municipal budget for 2026, and that this budget as well be advertised on our website as required by law, that it is available for inspection at the Township Hall for purposes, and be given further consideration at our future meeting, which will be in the May timeframe, but that can be delayed, but we will move it for adoption at a future date. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye, and introduction only.
Commissioner Scarpelli,
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca,
Aye.
Mayor Kelly.
Aye, and I do want to add or emphasize some said at our budget workshop that this is not something unique to Nutley. This is something that's statewide. In particular, had it not been for some of these exorbitant costs increase in terms of one item in particular that comes to mind is the health increase. Our budgets would have been relatively within the same cost increase parameters as years previous, and so this is not something that's unique to Nutley. It's something that we've dealt with, and we're still working on getting this down to as low as possible to keep it in line with that cost increase that everyone's been more accustomed to. And with that, I vote aye. I think I'm next. I got ordinance number 3612. This is an ordinance of the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley in the County of Essex, a governing body and regulating the sale of tobacco, hemp, and related products to minors. This is read by me on behalf of the entire Board of Commissioners. This is just amending our tobacco, hemp, related products ordinance to bring it more in line with or actually bring it in line with changes that went on with the state laws, and Mr. Bruno can correct me if I'm misspeaking here. And with that said, I move that this ordinance be passed to a second reading and advertised in the Nutley Sun together with the notice required by law, and that further consideration of said ordinance for final passage by the Board of Commissioners be held on its second reading on
May 5th.
May 5th. Thank you. All right, now we'll go on to ordinances on, oh, sorry, move it.
Second.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
I had asked Mr. Bruno to also look at THC containing drinks to see where they fall under ABC laws. And what our responsibility as the local ABC is to that. So I know that the state took some action on it, but not really sure what all the ramifications are. So I think it's something else we have to look at down the road. You know, Willie Nelson's remedy or whatever. So I vote aye.
Commissioner Petracca,
I just like to add a couple comments to this too. What's going on in these shops is troublesome to myself and the police department. I mean, I'm really calling out on the state to like lend a helping hand. Even the prosecutor's office, I get complaints about certain spots in Nutley, never mind statewide. It seems like there's a set of rules that some people follow and there's a set of rules that nobody follows in other municipalities. So I think it really should be a fair playing ground for all the businesses, not that I agree with what's going on there. Then, even some of these pills that they're selling in there, You know, they're like, I'm told it's like speed, like, it's very addicting. So, I mean, I really think that the state needs to help us. The prosecutor's office has to give us some help. When we call there. I mean, a lot of times I just hear that, yeah, marijuana is legal now, and we're not enforcing that. But these are gateway drugs, and you know what? I would challenge anybody, in government, walk through a detox center, if somebody trying to detox off drugs, because the way these laws are, and really not a close eye on what they're selling. I could tell you, I've seen people detox. It's not a pleasant experience, to say the least. So I vote aye, and I hope that, we could get more clarity on what is going on there.
Mayor Kelly?
Thank you, gentlemen. I vote aye as well. Now we are moving on to ordinances on second reading, and I'll turn it over to Commissioner Evans for ordinance number 3608.
This is, this is an ordinance that revises chapter 700 of our zoning code, which provided revised definitions for different uses, truck terminal or crossing dock facility, docking facility, commercial warehouse, warehousing and fulfillment centers, office contractor offices, and as well as made modifications as to which uses were allowable in which of our business zones. It did, in its change, it eliminated commercial warehousing in all of our zones as a principal use.
Mayor?
So tonight we have.
Mayor? Is, you know, open it for public
Yeah,
hearing? Thank you.
yeah, tonight we have ordinance number 3608 for public hearing. It was introduced by Commissioner Evans on
March 5th.
March 5th. And it's entitled an ordinance to amend and revise chapter 700 zoning of the Nutley Township Code. And with that said, we'll move this to a public hearing. Anyone wishing to be heard on ordinance number 3608, approach the microphone and state your name for the record, please. Seeing none, I move to close the public hearing.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Kelly?
Aye.
Move the ordinance.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Kelly?
Aye. Staying with Commissioner Evans.
Yes. The last ordinance for public hearing, this was an ordinance introduced on March 3rd for emergency repairs to the roof of the DPW garage and a portion of the town hall, given storm-related damage and dangerous flooding that was occurring in both of these buildings.
Yes, tonight we have a public hearing for ordinance number 3609, ordinance providing for emergency replacement of the Department of Public Works garage roof impacted work and storage areas and related repairs, services, and a portion of the roof at Town Hall in and by the Township of Nutley in the County of Essex, New Jersey, appropriating $395,000 from Capital Improvement Fund. Therefore, this was read by Commissioner Evans on March 3rd. And with that said, I will open the public hearing for anyone who wishes to be heard on ordinance number 3609. Please approach the microphone and state your name for the record. Seeing none, I move to close the public hearing.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye, and thank you all.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Kelly?
Aye.
Move.
Move the order.
Oh, sorry.
Move it, yes.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Kelly?
Aye. That concludes the number of ordinances we had on for this evening. As I said, a couple items earlier that I mentioned will be tabled to the next meeting. We're moving on to resolutions. Commissioner Evans.
Thank you, Mayor. Whereas Mr. Frank Torano submitted a payment for an additional alteration permit for the property located at 25 Columbia Avenue in Nutley. Whereas a permit fee in the amount of $3,339 was collected and deposited in account 0601-65401-401. Whereas Mr. Torano did not move forward with the additional alteration permit for personal reasons, the permit fee of $3,339 included a non-refundable 20% plan review fee of $66 and 60 cents, which will be retained by the township in a non-refundable fee of $201, resulting in a refund of $3,071.41. I think there's an error in there because 20% of 3,339 is not $66. Just my quick guess. So why don't we table this and correct it and we'll bring it back?
Yes, we will table it. Thank you.
Getting a lot of use out of that table tonight.
Yes.
My next resolution is related to a disabled award veteran. State of New Jersey Statute 54:4-3.30 provides that war veterans who were honorably discharged from active service in a time of war in any branch of the armed services for the United States who have been or shall be declared by the United States Veterans Administration to be 100% totally and permanently disabled connected from their wartime service, a full tax exemption of their dwelling and the lot on which it's situated, whereas the following taxpayers filed an application for allowance of the full exemption with proper supporting documentation, thus making the taxpayer eligible. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that Walter Umberto Guzman be granted a full exemption from payment of property taxes from March 23rd, 2026 and all subsequent years thereafter on the property identified as Block 3304, Lot 23, also known as 30 Maple Place. Be it further resolved that the treasurer is hereby authorized to refund $219.40 for 2026 property taxes. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Mayor Kelly.
Aye, and thank you for your service.
Whereas NJSA 48:514-14 mandates that the governing body of a municipal corporation shall by resolution passed by a majority vote of the full membership thereof adopt a cash management plan, whereas all deposits and investments of its funds shall be made pursuant to said plan. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the cash management plan in next year too is adopted as the official cash management plan of the Township of Nutley for the year 2026, and all deposits and investments of its funds being made pursuant to thereto. I just want to make it clear that by statute, we are only able to invest in secure interest-bearing accounts. We don't do any other types of trades or stock trading or any kind with municipal assets. It's simply cash management based upon secure interest-bearing accounts. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Mayor Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you, Mayor.
Yes, we tabled the rest of,
Yeah, that's all I have.
okay.
Yeah,
I just wanted to make sure.
yeah. We tabled 8326,
Sure.
but I read the others.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
All right, Commissioner Tucci?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Whereas Township of Nutley entered into a contract on June 17, 2025, Resolution 15925 with Keystone Sports Construction, 1100 Shell Lane, Phoenixville, PA, for improvements to Glotzback softball field, Glotzback girls softball field. And whereas the Director of Parks and Public Property has recommended the following change order from said contract. Change order number 1, improvement to Glotzback softball field in the amount of $30,183.68. Whereas funds are available from account C-04-55-186-403 in the amount of $30,183.68 and have been certified by the Chief Financial Officer. Said certification being attached to this resolution, now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners in the Township of Nutley County of Essex State of New Jersey that change order number one in the amount of $30,183.68 be and is hereby approved. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco.
Aye.
Mayor Kelly.
Aye.
Whereas in 1949, the legislature set aside the last Friday of April as Arbor Day to promote the planting of trees and to encourage the protection of our forests from fires and pests that destroy the beauty and usefulness of our woodlands. And whereas half of New Jersey's total land area is forested or tree covered, and whereas trees play an important role in the ecosystem in which we live, and trees reduce erosion of our precious topsoil caused by wind and water, clean the air we breathe and the water we drink, produce oxygen, provide habitat for birds and wildlife, and reduce heating and cooling caused by moderating temperature. And whereas trees are a renewable resource, giving us paper for fine literature, wood for homes, fuel for fires, and countless other wood products. Whereas trees provide increased property value, enhanced economic viability, and pleasing aesthetic qualities along streets and properties in municipalities. And whereas tree plantings in yards and farms and schoolyards and parks and along streets and highways creates an enduring heritage for generations that follow. And whereas the Township of Nutley has completed its 37th year as a member of Tree City USA, and whereas I, Commissioner Mauro Tucci, Director of Parks and Public Property of the Township of Nutley, do hereby proclaim April 22nd, 2026 as Arbor Day in the community of Nutley, and urge all citizens to support efforts to protect our trees and woodlands and to support our town's urban forestry program. And further, I urge all citizens to plant trees to gladden hearts and promote the well-being of present and future generations. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye, and congratulations on 37 years.
Thank you.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye, I can only take credit for 25.
Commissioner Scarpelli,
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco,
Aye.
Mayor Kelly.
Aye, and congratulations.
Thank you. Whereas the Department of Parks and Public Property determined due to unforeseen circumstances, families had to cancel participation in programs offered, and whereas the Department of Parks and Public Property has determined the need to refund families, now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley and the County of Essex, the State of New Jersey, that the treasurer be is hereby authorized to refund payments for recreation programs in the amounts listed below. For our neighbors at 40 Hillside Avenue for the spring camp in the amount of $225 for the 2026 year. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli,
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco,
Aye.
Mayor Kelly.
Aye.
This next resolution is an authorization to submit a grant application to the New Jersey Historic Trust Historic Site Management Program for 2026 for the Vreeland Homestead and Historic Preservation Planning Project. Whereas the New Jersey Historic Trust through the Preserve New Jersey Historic Preservation Fund provides matching grants to local governments and nonprofit organizations for historic preservation planning, management, and stewardship activities. And whereas the Township of Nutley seeks to further the public interest by applying for funding through the NJHT Historic Site Management Grant Program to support planning and preservation activities associated with the Vreeland Homestead Historic Preservation Planning Project. And whereas the Township of Nutley desires to obtain funding from the New Jersey Historic Trust in an amount not to exceed $75,000 and will provide the required 3-to-1 matching funds in an amount not to exceed $25,000 for planning and design activities associated with the project. And whereas the Township of Nutley is willing to use the state's funds in accordance with all applicable rules, regulations, and statutes, and to enter into a grant agreement with the New Jersey Historic Trust for the implementation of the above referenced project, now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley that the mayor or the successor to the office of mayor is hereby authorized to complete, execute, and submit the grant application and any required supporting documentations on behalf of the township for the NJHT Historic Site Management Grant Program. Now therefore be it further resolved that the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, that number one, the facts, figures, and information contained in the grant application, including all supporting documentation and attachments, are true and correct. 2, any funds received will be expended in accordance with the terms and conditions set forth in NJAC 5:101, and the grant agreement to be executed with the New Jersey Historic Trust. And 3, the township agrees to comply with all program guidelines and timelines established by the New Jersey Historic Trust for the completion of the project. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco,
Aye.
Mayor Kelly.
Aye.
That's all I have, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Scarpelli?
Thank you, Mayor. Whereas bids for the 2023 acceptance of recycling vegetative waste to include leaf and grass clippings were received and opened on September 28, 2022. And whereas S. Rotundi and Sons, P.O. Box 1407, Summit, New Jersey, was the low bidder for the removal and recycling of the following materials: Class B, clean wood and brush; Class C, leaves; and Class C, grass clippings. Whereas contract was issued for one contract year beginning February 7th, 2025 through February 6th, 2026, subject to availability of funds in the subsequent annual budget. And whereas funds were certified by the Chief Financial Officer from account number 501-422-209 in the amount of $75,000, and account 601-422-209 in the amount of $5,000, subject to the adoption of the 2026 municipal budget. And said certification was attached to resolution number 31324. Whereas funds are allocated to budget account 601-422-209 in the amount of $5,000 per resolution number 313-24, adopted on November 7th, 2025, in order to be amended and moved to the 2025 budget account number 501-422-209, said certification be attached to this resolution. And whereas the change order number 1 to the contract has been authorized for an increase to the contract amount in the amount of $1,155.80. And whereas funds are available from account number 501-422-209 in the amount of $1,155.80. It was certified by the Chief Financial Officer, and said certification being attached to this resolution. Whereas the original contract amount is being increased in the amount of $1,155.80 for a total adjusted contract amount of $81,155.80. Now therefore resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley County of Essex State of Jersey, that resolution number 313-24 be amended, and change order number 1 is hereby authorized and approved as changed for the contract previously made by Township of Nutley with S. Rotundi and Sons for removal and recycling of vegetative waste. To move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Mayor Kenny.
Aye.
That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Petracca.
Whereas distracted driving is a serious life-threatening practice that is preventable, and whereas distracted driving can result in injuries and deaths to all users, motorists, pedestrians, and bicyclists. And whereas distracted driving occurs when drivers divert their attention away from their task of driving to focus on another activity instead. Whereas in 2025 alone, distracted driving related crashes resulted in 3,200 deaths. Let me read that one more time. 3,200 deaths and over 324,000 injuries on our nation's roads. And whereas in New Jersey, distracted driving was listed as a contributing circumstance in over 50% of all motor vehicle crashes in 2025. Whereas the state of New Jersey will participate in its nationwide distracted driving 2026 crackdown from April 1st through the 30th, 2026, in an effort to raise awareness and decrease driver distraction through combinations of enforcement and education. And whereas the national slogan for the campaign, put the phone away or pay, and whereas a reduction of distracted driving in New Jersey will save lives on our roadways. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the Township of Nutley declares its support for the distracted driving 2026 crackdown, both locally and nationally, from April 1st through the 30th, 2026, and pledges to increase awareness of the dangers of distracting driving. I move it.
Second.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Before I vote, I just like to say that, it's unbelievable the amount of deaths that occur with Bluetooth in all cars nowadays. If you, God forbid, you're on your phone and you hit somebody, you got to live with that the rest of your life. So 2 families are punished. Not just the family that loses a loved one, but your family too, because you have to live with knowing that you did something wrong. So please try to limit the phones. If you're on your phone, use Bluetooth. Pretty simple. I vote yes.
Mayor Kelly.
I just want to echo Commissioner Petracca's sentiment there. That number is astronomically high. That's 0.1% of the United States population that loses their life every year through something simply and very preventable. Like you said, just use Bluetooth. So I probably vote aye.
Thank you. Whereas March 27, 2026, a memorandum of agreement was reached between the Township of Nutley and Nutley IBEW Local 1158. And whereas the Township of Nutley desires to enter into a one-year contract with IBEW Local 1158 in accordance with the terms and conditions outlined in the memorandum of agreement. Now therefore be resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, Township of Nutley being hereby authorized to enter into a contract with IBEW Local 1158 in accordance with the terms and conditions set forth in the memorandum of agreement and signed on March 27, 2026. This is for our dispatchers. I move it. Second.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca,
Aye.
Mayor Kelly.
Aye.
That's all I have, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Whereas raffle license applications have been received from the following organizations: Nutley High School Volleyball Booster Club for an on-premise merchandise raffle Sunday, May 31st, 2026. Nutley High School Volleyball Booster Club off-premises merchandise raffle Sunday, May 31st, 2026. Nutley Family Service Bureau off-premise cash raffle Saturday, June 6, 2026. Nutley Family Service Bureau on-premise merchandise raffle Saturday, June 6, 2026. Nutley Music Boosters Association on-premise cash raffle May 8th, 2026. Spring Garden School PTO on-premises cash raffle May 29th, 2026. Whereas the applications have been reviewed and approved by the municipal clerk and the police department, now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the aforementioned licenses are hereby approved and the municipal clerk is authorized to issue said licenses. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Mayor Kelly.
Aye.
Yes.
Thank you. Whereas the week of April 6th to the 12th, 2026 is National Public Health Week. The theme for this year is Ready, Set, Action, which calls on each of us to look back at the progress made and look forward to the steps needed for an even healthier future. Because one truth guides it all: good health doesn't just happen, you create it. And whereas public health continues to prioritize health at every level, since a person's health status can differ drastically by zip code due to differences in built environment, environmental quality, community context, access to healthy food, access to education, access to healthcare. Whereas public health professionals help communities prevent, prepare for, withstand, and recover from the impact of a full range of health threats ranging from infectious disease outbreaks to natural disasters preparedness. Whereas the efforts adequately support public health and prevention of disease and injury can continue to transform a health system focused on treating illness into a health system focused on preventing disease and injury and promoting wellness. Whereas public health organizations use National Public Health Week to educate public policymakers, public health professionals, and the public on issues that are important to improve the health of the people of the United States. Whereas the Township of Nutley, through the Nutley Health Department, provides a range of screenings, clinics, and educational programs throughout the year aimed at preventing outbreaks of vaccine-preventable illnesses and communicable diseases, informing, educating, and safeguarding residents on various public health matters. Now, therefore, it be resolved by the Board of Commissioners in the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the week of April 6th to the 12th be known as National Public Health Week. And I would just like to personally thank all of our public health officials who work tirelessly in the town, often behind the scenes. I think the only time they were in full in front of the public was during COVID, but they work tirelessly year in and year out, day in and day out, to prevent the next COVID. And so I want to thank them on behalf of the entire town for all the work that they do. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Mayor Kelly.
Aye. Whereas Alcohol Awareness Month was established in 1987 by the National Council on Alcoholism and Drug Dependence to promote education and understanding of alcohol abuse and its impact on individuals and families. Whereas Alcohol Awareness Month was created to target college students at risk of alcohol misuse, and educating young people remains a key focus as of early 2026, while alcohol-induced mortality has declined somewhat from its peak in 2021. Rates remain roughly 11% to 20% higher than pre-pandemic levels to 2019. Whereas in the U.S. alone, excessive alcohol use is responsible for as many as 178,000 deaths annually. Beyond the loss of life, excessive alcohol consumption costs the U.S. roughly $250 billion each year. This figure reflects a burden that impacts everyone, whether they drink or not, amounting to about $800 per person in the United States. Whereas Alcohol Awareness Month is dedicated to raising public awareness about the risk associated with alcohol abuse and the importance of seeking help for alcohol dependence. This month aims to educate individuals on the dangers of excessive drinking, encourage healthier lifestyle choices, and promote resources for those in need of support and treatment. Now therefore be resolved that the Board of Commissioners in the Township of Nutley County of Essex State of New Jersey recognizes the month of April 2026 as Alcohol Awareness Month and urge all citizens of Nutley to support efforts and activities to increase community awareness and support for individuals and families coping with alcoholism in our community. Be further resolved that the Nutley Public Affairs and Health Department offers free alcohol and substance use disorder resource center for individuals seeking information regarding counseling, rehabilitation centers, emergency, non-emergency, inpatient, outpatient, self-help hotlines, mental health assistance, and more. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca?
Aye.
Mayor Kelly?
Aye. Whereas for generations, Arab Americans have contributed to the growth and vitality of the United States, bringing with them rich heritage that has influenced and strengthened our nation's cultural identity and civic life. Whereas Arab American community reflects a wide spectrum of cultures, traditions, and experiences that we continue to enrich the diversity and unity of communities across the country, including here in Nutley. Whereas the Arab Americans have distinguished themselves across numerous fields, including public service, education, healthcare, entrepreneurship, science, technology, and the arts, helping to drive progress, innovation, and opportunity for all. Whereas their ongoing contributions continue to shape our future, fostering dialogue, mutual respect, and deeper understanding among all people of all backgrounds. Whereas recognition of Arab American Heritage Month each April serves as a meaningful time to honor these achievements, elevate cultural awareness, and reaffirm our commitment to inclusion. Whereas the 2026 theme, Honoring the Past, Inspiring the Future, calls attention to the legacy of those who came before while encouraging future generations to continue building bridges and strengthening communities. Now, therefore, it be resolved that the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley County of Essex, State of New Jersey, asks the community to join them in recognizing and celebrating April as Arab American Heritage Month. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca?
Aye.
Mayor Kelly?
Aye. That's all we have for the sorry.
Doesn't he have one, the corrected one?
Oh, we have it back? I can, oh, you did? Thank you.
Are we untabling?
Yeah, okay, I can do that.
That's not.
Fine, I'll do that.
We're untabling Commissioner Evans'
So
resolution.
we'll untable.
We'll lighten the load on the table.
Yeah, exactly, on table. 7426. Thank you, Marl. Mr. Frank Tarano submitted a payment for the addition and alteration of permit for a property located at 25 Columbia Avenue. Nutley, the permit fee in the amount of $3,339 was collected and deposited in account 601-605-401-401. Mr. Tarano did not move forward with his plan. Whereas the permit fee of $3,339 included non-refundable 20% plan review fee of $667.80, which will be retained by the township, and a non-refundable DCA fee of $201, resulting in a refundable balance of $2,470.20. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley County of Essex that the treasurer be and is hereby authorized to refund the amount of $2,470.20 to be issued to Mr. Tarano, representing the refundable portion of the permit fee. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Evans? Commissioner?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca?
Aye.
Mayor Kelly?
Aye. And now that concludes the public portion of our meeting. We have the need for 2 additional executive sessions. Can I do them as a slate, or do we have to do them separately?
Let's go into close, Mayor, if it's okay. We will go into close, come back, and I know we will be announcing that we will be continuing.
Okay. So for the time being, we will be going into closed with a very brief public portion to go back into closed at a continuing date. So at this time, I'll entertain a motion to go into closed executive session for contract negotiation and potential litigation.
Second.
Whereas Section 8 of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975 permits the public body to exclude the public from a meeting under certain circumstances. And whereas the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley County of Essex and State of New Jersey has determined that such circumstances exist, and now therefore be resolved that the Board of Commissioners shall enter into closed executive session to discuss, contract negotiations and litigation.
Potential litigation.
Be it further resolved that these discussions shall be disclosed only when such disclosure will not adversely affect pending or anticipated legal, personnel, or contractual matters, or any matter exempt by law. This resolution shall take effect immediately. Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli? Commissioner Petracca? Mayor Kelly?
Aye.
The time is 9:44.
Monday, April 20th. We're gonna go right back into executive session, but we're not gonna be going into any further business from the April 7th meeting, so I'll entertain a motion to adjourn the April 7th meeting.
Move it.
Second.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Mayor Kelly.
Aye.